I've lived more years than I care to admit. And here's the funny thing. As the years slip by, you realize how fast time moves, but the lessons? They take forever to sink in. Time, it's definitely a teacher. No doubt about that. But it teaches slowly. And only those of us who've stuck around as long as I have can truly understand how certain truths come to light, but often too late. Trust me, I wish I had figured some things out earlier. But here I am now, sharing these lessons with you, before life has to teach you the hard way. By now, you've probably heard this line. If you're older and still having sex, well, you're probably draining your vitality. When we're young, we think we're invincible, right? We feel like our bodies can handle anything, late nights, greasy food, never exercising. We're convinced it won't catch up to us. After all, we've got energy to spare. Our skin still looks good. Our bodies bounce back quick. But the reality is, deep down, it's all changing. Slowly, sure, but it's changing. And those habits that seem harmless, those little things we barely think about, they start leaving their marks. Marks we don't even notice at first. I know what you're probably thinking. Oh, that's just aging. It happens to all of us. But here's a question. Are we aging the way we're meant to? Or are we speeding up the process without even realizing it? Take a good look at your daily routine. Think about those little things, the extra cup of coffee, those sleepless nights, the lack of movement. These things might seem small, but trust me, they add up. Have you ever stopped to think how these habits might be affecting your body over time? And no, I'm not just talking about the aches or tiredness you feel right now. I'm talking about something deeper, something that shows up in ways we don't always connect to our daily actions. For example, did you know that even your internal vitality, like the production of seminal fluid, can be affected by your habits? Yep, something as subtle as that. And we don't even notice it until it's too late. It's your body whispering, telling you something's wrong. But the whispers are so quiet, we often don't hear them until the damage is done. What you eat, how much you move, even how you sleep, it all affects things you might never have thought about. I didn't know any of this, not until time taught me. And the thing is, it's not something that hits you all at once. It doesn't come like a jolt. It's gradual, sneaky even. Invisible. That's what makes it dangerous. The body speaks to us in quiet ways. It gives us signs, but too often we don't listen. By the time we realize it, the damage is already done. I ignored the signs for a long time. That tired feeling in the mornings, that lack of energy, it wasn't just aging. It was my body asking for help. But I didn't get it. Not until it was too late. So, ask yourself, are you listening to the signals your body is sending you right now? Aging, well, it's an art. And like any art, it takes practice, patience, and most importantly, wisdom. For a long time, I thought aging well was all about luck or good genes. What a load of nonsense. Now I know better. Aging well is about making choices day after day. It's about giving your body the attention it deserves, taking care of it, and honoring what you have. When we're young, we're fooled. We think the body will just keep running the same way forever. But that's not how it works. The body is a lot like a garden. If you ignore the garden, it'll wither, no matter how beautifully it bloomed in the past. If you don't tend to the soil, give it water, and let in the light, the plants lose their strength. And guess what? The body's no different. The problem is, we often don't realize how much we've neglected our bodies until they start to fall apart. That's what happened to me. I thought my energy, my strength, my vitality would be there forever. Then suddenly, everything started to change. Little things at first. A lack of energy here. Fatigue that just wouldn't go away. Then I started noticing more subtle things, more intimate things. My libido, my sexual energy, even something as delicate as the amount of seminal fluid, things I'd never really thought about before, started to change. And that's when it hit me. The body needs care. It asks for it in ways we often overlook. Aging well isn't just about accepting the changes that come with time. It's about learning to work with them, to care for yourself in a way that keeps your vitality intact. So let me ask you, what are you doing right now to take care of your body? What steps are you taking to make sure your body stays strong, healthy, and capable tomorrow? I know many of us think we're already doing enough. I thought that too. I ate what I wanted, slept when I could, and barely moved. But the truth is, the body needs more. It needs nutrition, it needs movement, and it needs quality rest. And don't think this only affects the outer you, the skin, the hair, the weight. What we're talking about goes much deeper. What you eat, how much water you drink, how much you move, these things affect your body from the inside out. They affect hormone production, your vital energy, everything. Our bodies are complex systems, and everything is connected. So, if you want to age wisely, start now. Take care of the little things you do every day. Don't let your body wear down without noticing. Don't wait for the signs to get so obvious that they can't be undone. Caring for your body is a quiet job. It's almost invisible, but over time, it brings rewards that can't be measured. If I had known all this earlier, I would have made so many different choices. But you know what? It's never too late. Aging well is a choice, and you can start today. The decisions you make now will affect not just your appearance, but your energy, your vitality, and even the most delicate aspects of your body. Because, in the end, the true art of aging is taking care of the body as it deserves. And here's something else. Old age is the perfect time to break some of the myths we've held on to, especially about sexuality. Sexual desire doesn't have an expiration date. It should be part of life at any age, including the later years. Many people shy away from it out of fear or embarrassment, but the truth is, when practiced in a healthy way, sexuality remains a powerful source of pleasure, connection, and well-being, physically and emotionally. One of the biggest hurdles preventing many people from fully embracing their sexuality in older age is prejudice, whether it's external, coming from society, or internal, carried within themselves. There's this misconception that sex is only for young people, as if it's a privilege that fades away with time. But the truth is, as we age, physical intimacy can become even more meaningful. It's not just about the physical act, it's about connection. Touch, closeness, and emotional bonding take on deeper significance, and they're essential for maintaining a fulfilling life. Another common barrier is the fear of performance or concern about the body's natural changes over the years. Yes, the body behaves differently with time, but that doesn't mean pleasure has to decrease. On the contrary, with experience comes greater freedom to explore your sexuality without the pressure of unrealistic expectations. The key is to embrace change and find ways to keep your sex life active and satisfying, both for you and your partner, without trying to fit into old patterns. But there's more to it. Sexuality in later years offers benefits that go beyond instant pleasure. If practiced in a healthy way, respecting your own limits, an active sex life can enhance mental health, strengthen the immune system, and even reduce the risk of heart disease. During sex, hormones like endorphins and oxytocin are released, promoting well-being, reducing stress, and boosting mood. By avoiding intimacy, you could be missing out on one of your greatest allies for physical and emotional health. So, don't buy into the idea that you're losing vitality by staying sexually active. It's important to remember that everyone is different, and there's no one-size-fits-all formula for what your sex life should look like as you age. What matters most is that you feel good about your choices. If desire is still part of your life, don't let age or prejudice hold you back from experiencing it. Seek out information, have open conversations with your partner, and if needed, consult health professionals so that this vital part of your existence continues to bring you joy and satisfaction, even as the years pass. After all, life doesn't stop, and neither does pleasure. I'm telling you this because I want you to hear something you may need right now. It's never too late. Never too late to start fresh, take better care of yourself, and discover new and surprising things about your body. It doesn't matter if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or beyond. There's still time. Time to improve your quality of life. Time to make different choices that will shape a healthier, more vibrant future. Every decision you make today, tomorrow, or even a week from now can have a transformative effect on how you live the next phase of your life. It took me a while to realize this. For a long time, I thought certain things were beyond my reach, like my body had crossed some invisible line, and from then on, decline was inevitable. But I came to understand that this isn't true. We often underestimate our own ability to transform, but the body is incredibly adaptable and resilient. The way we take care of it can create changes that you might not even believe possible right now. I've realized this, and I hope you do too, because there's still time to make those changes. Maybe you've already noticed some subtle changes in your body. Perhaps your energy isn't what it once was. Maybe you've observed a drop in libido, or noticed your mood isn't keeping up with the rhythm of your thoughts. Or maybe you've even seen a change in something as specific as the amount of seminal fluid your body produces. Yes, these are signs that time is passing, but they're not signs that the end is near. In fact, these changes are signals that a new phase is beginning. A phase where, with the wisdom you've accumulated, you can make conscious and profound adjustments that will strengthen and revitalize you. I made these changes, and trust me, they transformed everything for me. It wasn't easy at first, but it was absolutely rewarding. Today, my energy is different, my spirit is renewed, and the quality of life I have now is the direct result of these choices. If I could do it, so can you. This journey isn't always going to be a straight line. It will have its ups and downs, but it's a journey of self-care, self-discovery, and, above all, reconnection with your own body. So, I ask you, are you ready to start this journey with me? Because if you are, I can promise you the rewards will far exceed what you can imagine. Life still has so much to offer, and the best time to start is right now. Let's transform your future together. Now that you know it's never too late to change your life, what you do today can make all the difference. If you've made it this far, it means you're ready to take that first step, but remember, the journey has only just begun. Imagine waking up tomorrow with more energy, more vitality, and the feeling that you are truly in control of your body and your future. Picture how that could not only change your life, but also the lives of those around you. Isn't it motivating to realize that you have the power to make this change? And now, I have a special invitation for you. If this content was useful to you, just imagine how much it can help others who are in the same phase of life. So, subscribe to the channel right now to keep receiving valuable tips like these. Don't forget to give us a like. This helps us reach even more people. And of course, share this video with your friends and family who could benefit from this message. Oh, and I want to hear from you. Leave a comment telling me where you're watching from and how this video impacted you. Your thoughts are important to me, and I read every comment with care. Before we finish, there's one more thing you need to know. On your screen, a link to another video will pop up. It's the perfect complement to everything we've discussed here, and it will help you even more on your journey of transformation. So, don't wait. Click the link and continue your journey with me.